First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last three outings. ERA totally inflated. He's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. He's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
You finish your warm-up pitches, you want to get ahead, and boom, you give up a base hit. You look around like, what in the world's going on? First pitch, single. Relax, compose yourself, try to get it back together. This inning could unravel if he doesn't grab himself and relax.
Digging in, Jacob Pryor, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Herald, this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Cody Anderson is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Here's Will Myers, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Brantley is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Stephen Wright will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. In there for strike 1. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
Rondon retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
I think the key to this game, Matt, is working the count. I mean, you've got a guy that's really dominant on the mound, right? So you got to work his pitch count. And if you work the pitch count, now all of a sudden you might get into that bullpen. If they get in the bullpen, they're going to win this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. Michael Brantley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Schimpf brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman.
Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Second inning coming up from Progressive. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
10, Hunter Renfroe.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Coming to the plate now, Yohanribus Solarte, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way to left center. Naquin's on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blair Jimenez. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here now is Jose Rondon. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Padres lead it 1-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High pop up. Wright will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, designated hitter.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to left. Murillo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Padres 1 and the Indians nothing. Stepping into the box, Travis Jankowski. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jankowski.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman.
So with one away, a reminder that Padres baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Friars over the next 7 days. Striding in once again, Ryan Schimpf. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Jacob Pryor.
Into the box now, Jacob Pryor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Left side. And that gets.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Standing in now, Alex Murillo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. At the plate, Colby Rasmus. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. And a knuckleball too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So with 1 gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Michael Brantley. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the...
Leading out for the Padres, first baseman number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Myers.
Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Yohannes Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Spinning a throw back to second. Runners back. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and a fair ball as this one gets to the wall, and the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter, perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Jimenez.
Into the box, Blair Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Indians nothing. Edwin Encarnacion now set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 10.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1-0.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Rondon ranging up the middle in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pryor coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
Jose Rondon.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Naquin's on his horse, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls
Now
in
batting,
like that, you sit back and you
hitter,
just say, I'll take it.
Jankowski.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
I really like
2
watching
balls,
righties
2
throw that
strikes.
cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now another 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
First and second here with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Jacob Pryor. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Kipnis on to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
In now, Alex Murillo.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Murillo moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A base hit in his first trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Myers gloves it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 2-0. Alex Wilson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kipnis has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 2-0. Now to the plate, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Francisco Lindor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row in that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pryor has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Very softly hit to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. They're still. Mark Zipchinski will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Mark Zipchinski.
Blair Jimenez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Softly hit out towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Here now is Jose Rondon. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
One and 1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Standing in now, Travis Jankowski as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Ryan Schimpf is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Naquin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Padres on top, 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Schimpf backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The second baseman, number 22.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Lucas Giolito takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Charlie Blackmon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
In the air out to left. Moving under it, Murillo makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in once again, Kobe Rasmus. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. That's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Indians 2. Cody Allen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
37, Cody Allen.
A little bouncer. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 3, Alex Murillo.
Ready once again, Alex Murillo. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rasmus going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman.
Here's Will Myers.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Ground ball left side. Ramirez showing off his range. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're up 3-2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a looper to left. Murillo coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down one. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Here's Michael Brantley. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
When all else fails, drop a bunt. Great execution on the bunt, putting that down right where he wants it. Gets the base hit, and now he's a possible tying run at first base.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And he lays off there 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
There goes Brantley. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Two out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Still a 3-2 ball game. Boone Logan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in and looking for more, Blair Jimenez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Giolito is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. Murillo is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Center fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Inside, ball 1.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pryor racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Brandon Maurer takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Friars get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Stephen Wright earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs.